Hello everyone and welcome back to SpartanGaming plays Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. Today we are finishing the last case in this game called A Half Moon Walk. I don't like this case. I find it really boring. It's super short and it's just not interesting. This is like, it's like they added this case just to make the game a bit longer. I mean, it doesn't need to exist. The Kew Gardens drama would have been a nice end, you know. But yeah, instead we got this. So yeah, let's play it, shall we? I'll try not to be so negative, but yeah, I just don't. I'll get into why I'm a fan of it later. So yeah, let's looks like begin.
Where are you going, Holmes? Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson.
We have. Where to?
To the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner? How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet.
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year. Read the menu. Sounds mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. Watson to our annual dinner. Menu, entree, frozen rat head salad. Is this a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash. Street turnips in homemade juice. And it goes on.
I can hear them on the stairs now.
Well, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes!
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong? Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes, it's my brother Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men. You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, because I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard, and they gave him a good beating already. You know what they're like. They'll hang him. They won't look any further.
Holmes, we have to help him.
Well, and forget about the dinner. Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene. You'll be there, right? It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
Okay. I mean, that dinner didn't sound very healthy, did it? Oh, well, lordy. Let's not go there just a sec. Let's... Oh, for fuck's sake. There you go. Every bloody time. Let's look at the
This
letters.
is where I keep my post.
Oh. There's no letter from, the Kew Gardens. Did I already pick it up? I mean... Oh, it did. So, like, I always run through these cases before I record, just so I can get a layout and make sure I'm not just walking around for 20 minutes. So every time you pick up a letter, it must automatically save to your save state instead of the save for the... Yeah. That's annoying. Oh well. Sensational and an exotic method of murder. Yes, murder is always exotic. The arsenal of our present-day criminals may soon be refilled with poisonous plants. A young and beautiful woman, in collaboration with her colleague at Kew Gardens, planned the terrible murder of their director, Mr. Montague Dunn. Poor Mr. Montague Dunn. Only one detective was capable of uncovering the truth behind a tragedy that was initially believed to be a simple heart attack. That detective's name was Sherlock Holmes. That is a shit article for a newspaper. That's just it. Is this your whole newspaper, this one article? No pictures? Amazing. No wonder people didn't read newspapers in those days. They weren't. It's not that they were illiterate. It's just that they there's no point. Anyway, let's head to Half Moon Street. What's this? 𝘱𝘦𝘴𝘦𝘪𝘳. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know why I don't like this case. It's just one of those cases where it's just like, it just feels tacked on. Like, I don't give a shit about Wiggins and his stupid brother. Like, the whole murder thing is not even interesting anyway. It's just like, it's there. You know, like, after the Kew Gardens, which I admit it wasn't that good, but it was interesting, you know? Interesting environments, you know? Stupid, dumbass characters who really shouldn't be allowed to anywhere near a plant for a start. And this one is just like, oh yeah, it's Wiggins' brother. He's killed 2 people. Oh, well, okay. I'm such a picky bastard, aren't I? Instead of complaining, I should just do it. Just do it!
Please, gentlemen, leave the scene now. Oh, Mr. Holmes.
Nice tash.
Good evening, Constable...
Constable Marrow. I was here with Inspector Abberline during the Ripper case, Mr. Holmes, back in '88. But then this is nothing like that case. With this one, we've got the murderer, the weapon, and the statements, which speak for themselves.
Of course, Marrow. But you know that appearances can sometimes be deceiving.
I love how the cops in this game are all like, yeah, we're really good at our job. And he's like, you're really not. You've probably sentenced more people to die. Like, you've probably sentenced more people to death than you've actually solved cases. God, can you imagine how many people are just walking free because these stupid cops are going, oh yeah, it's clearly this guy, and the guy's covered in blood, holding a knife. The victim's head in his hand. It's like, oh, it's definitely not that guy. It's definitely the other guy over there who looks absolutely innocent. Bloody idiot coppers. That's typical police coppers right there.
The 2 men here, both shot. The stab fellow was Brian Vercotti, a well-known ruffian. The other, Kenneth Butler, a jeweller by trade.
You spoke of statements. You have witnesses?
Well, I was there, so I gave my own statement. And then there were 2 other witnesses who said they saw the killer Chapman. Mr. Turner, a gentleman who lives in that flat over there. And Polly Powell, a flower seller, who was over at the far side of the street.
That's a cool camera angle.
So, Constable Marrow, I should be delighted to hear your testimony.
I was standing at the north side of Half Moon Street. That was the side that you came from.
But you would have been unable to observe this part of the street, where we are standing now.
That is correct. But I saw the 2 victims slowly enter Half Moon Street, and then shortly after, the fireworks started. A few minutes after that, the fellow Chapman rushed towards me and ran into Half Moon Street.
Please continue.
I didn't pay attention, but suddenly I heard a woman's cries and police whistles on the other side of Half Moon Street. I rushed over there and I saw the 2 dead bodies on the ground. When I reached Whitechapel Street, I saw Leighton Chapman. He'd been caught by 2 police constables.
Did you hear the shots?
I didn't hear any shots. The fireworks were all over the sky. They were so loud I couldn't hear anything else.
But you didn't hear the shots, meaning you didn't... Don't know, this cop looks dirty, doesn't he? He looks sus. It's that moustache. He's definitely sus.
What were the fireworks in honour of, Constable?
Well, today's Queen Victoria's birthday, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, I appear to have lost track of the days. It is May now, of course.
God, imagine it, back in those days when people give the shit when the Queen's birthday was. I don't care. Why would I? It's not my birthday. As if people love the fact that it's the Queen's birthday. Idiots.
Constable Marrow, what else caught your attention while you were running through Half Moon Street?
I saw nothing but rats, and I took the time to light every corner with my lamp.
Did you happen to look up at Mr. Turner's window when you were on Half Moon Street at that time?
Yes, I saw that the window was open, but no one was there. It was dark in the room.
Constable, your statements have been of great value to me.
Excellent. What he means to say there, Constable Marrow. Excellent. This guy's face. That noise he's making in that face. It's like it's holding his groin. I mean, he didn't get shot in the dick, just in case people are wondering. He got shot in the guts. Oh.
A fairly long pole with a forked end.
We're going to need that. You guarantee you need it when it says object of interest. See, if this was an older Sherlock Holmes game, you'd pick that up. You don't need it now, but you never know when you need it. Should have got a torch on him. That got a little light. Either that or he's just like, his groin has a light to attach to it. Because it's definitely not coming out his face. So look, it's coming out his groin. It's got a cock light. It's what they used to call him in Victorian days, isn't it? Brian Vercotti. So we can talk to the witnesses first. No, let's examine the bodies.
He tried to stop the bleeding with his hand. Death was not instant.
Ooh.
The bullet penetrated his stomach, a dreadful wound.
Oh well, better him than me.
A tattoo from Westgate Prison. Vercotti must have done some time there.
What about they tag their prisoners? They don't do that anymore, do they? They should. They should brand them. Big mark on their head. You can't get rid of it.
Brian Vercotti suffered greatly. What a terrible way to die.
Like someone kicked him in the balls. It's the kind of face I'd make if someone... Yeah, look at that face. That is definitely like, oh, I've been kicked in the nuts. He's even holding his hand and his legs are in the exact same place. This is how you would look if you fell over if someone booted you in the nuts. Exactly this pose. Same face, same hand on your groin. You know, he was shot instead. Comes to a Marrow probably did it. Look at him. Why has he got VR in his head? Weird. Is this virtual reality copper? Oh, he got shot in the brain box. Ooh.
The bullet struck his head. This man didn't stand a chance.
Wouldn't the bullet have gone like through his head and out the back of it? Brain everywhere. I guess if it's a smaller caliber, maybe you wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. We don't have guns in England. I mean, we do, but you know,
This is an ordinary.
not like you do everywhere else.
I wonder what kind of door it opens.
I love how you need to use the examination vision to know that there's a piece of wood here. Like, you can see there's a piece of wood there. Look, it's right there. I don't know why I need to examine it to...
Piece of wood.
No, there's a piece of wood there.
The cobblestones. Let us take a closer look. This shard of wood is quite new.
Well, we learn absolutely nothing from them. Except this dude was shot in the head. This guy was shot in the guts. So, we'll speak to the lady around the corner. You gotta admit that this game has very nice lighting when it's dark. It does give the and it's got like got this weird like mist with all the smoke factories, which you would expect in the 1800s, especially in London. Oh, and Sherlock Holmes is a vampire. I fucking knew it. I always suspected he is with his little Van Dyke, not Van Dyke. What's the Widow's Peak? Definitely a vampire, and this proves it. Well, there you go. Sherlock Holmes, a vampire is confirmed. Nice.
This mirror is turned towards Half Moon Street.
Why does he not have a bloody reflection? Did I say shadow? I can't remember. It's been a long day. Look, she has a reflection. I don't. Where's Watson? Where the fuck is Watson? Where is he? Has he just left me? He's chatting up Constable Marrow. What are you doing, Watty?
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
I mean, I guess he's out of the way. I did get angry with him in the last mission where he kept standing in the bloody way. And this one is not even following me anymore. Why is he even in this game if he's not helping? It's the question. Bloody Watson. Watson!
Mrs. Powell?
What do you want?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the crime that took place this evening.
Well, I've already gave my testimony, but very well.
That's some crap shop voice person, isn't it? You're not going to sell anything if your first person you speak to is, what do you want? You know, why the hell are you selling flowers in the middle of the fucking night as well?
Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
Yes. I was selling my flowers as usual, and then the fireworks began, in honour of Queen Victoria. I enjoyed those. But then, all of a sudden, a young lad ran out of Half Moon Street and stopped just by me. He had a gun in his hand. He was like a ghost, and all covered in blood. It was dark, but I could see him, because of the flashes from the fireworks.
And then?
I screamed as loud as I could. I knew that a policeman should be on duty in the vicinity. He had no time to escape. 2 constables got him. Then another constable came out from the very same street, and I heard him talking of a horrible murder.
Did she just say escape? I'm sure she just said he had no time to escape. Surely I didn't hear wrong then. What a weird way to say escape. Escape. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna watch this back and make sure that I am not going crazy, but I'm sure she just said escape.
Mrs. Powell, did you hear the gunshots?
I'm not sure. You know, what with the fireworks?
Did you see anyone else leaving Half Moon Street prior to or at the time of the crime?
No, sir, I did not. Even with all the fireworks, I was very attentive, as I'm always on the lookout for customers.
Well, if you treat your customers as though you treated me, then you're not going to get any. What do you want? It's not the most... You don't walk to a shop and the first person that you see says, what do you want? It's normally, what you buying? Hello, stranger. Then we're going to fall into the Resident Evil 4 merchant then, aren't we? Which she could be. That mirror is really distracting. Why don't I have a bloody reflection? Do I have a shadow? I don't even have a fucking shadow. Definitely a ghost. Or a vampire. Or a ghost vampire. What a terrible, scary thing that would be. Let's talk to this guy. Why is Sherlock so bloody tall? Oh no, how tall is Marrow? So he looks the same, just about right. He's wearing heels, isn't he? Everyone looks really small to Sherlock. Like, if I'm looking straight, Scalastack is like 5 foot. They're like fucking in the Hobbit's land or something. Hello, Mr. Turner.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening.
I heard Constable Marrow reply to you as Mr. Holmes. Are you that detective gentleman?
No.
I've heard of you. And well, I know things about this evening.
Excellent. Might we hear your story?
Let's give him a good old gander. He's got no on his face. Oh, he's got a medal. Balaclava. Crimean Wars. Does he just walk around wearing this medal? Because he's got nothing better to do? I always find it weird when I understand like it's the medals are something you know it's a privilege to be given a medal and all that bollocks, but like this guy's just in his house. It's like you don't go to bed wearing your medal. I mean, he probably would actually. He probably sleeps in these clothes. missing a button. Is he? I can't see. This text is in the bloody way. Well, the character portraits on this case are super short. There's only 3 like things to look at. There's none in Polly's.
Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
I was already in bed when the fireworks started. A few moments after, I clearly heard 2 gunshots from outside.
Please continue.
I quickly got up and I grabbed the lamp from my nightstand and I rushed towards the window. I looked down and I saw 2 bodies. And there was a man with a gun who was standing nearby.
Where exactly?
Well, near this body.
Did he notice you?
I don't think so. He rushed towards Whitechapel Street without looking around.
It's funny how people still live in Whitechapel after Jack the Ripper. You know? Why would he want to? Good lord. I guess it's cheap. It's probably free rent. I won't live there.
Turner, did you see anyone else in
Not that.
No, I saw no one but that man, the murderer, the fellow they caught.
Were the 2 shots you heard consecutive?
Yes, there was a very short pause between them, and they sounded different somehow. It seemed to me that the second shot was louder than the first.
That is an interesting comment. Mr. Turner, what were your actions after you stepped up to the window?
I was afraid that the man with a gun might return, so I stayed close to the window till I saw the policeman coming in the Half Moon from Whitechapel. Then I walked out to tell them everything I saw.
You have helped us a great deal, Mr. Turner.
Left. Interrogate Leighton. B for deduction board. Can I do anything here? What's this? Conflicting statements. Mr. Turner stated he remained at the window of his flight until the police arrived. However, this is in conflict with Marrow's statement, as the constable did not see anyone at the window. He also said it was dark. He could have just been like further back so you didn't see him. You know? Stalkers do that a lot. Hide in the shadows. I mean, I'm more likely to believe this guy than a copper. You know?
Mr. Turner, you have stated that you remained close by your window after the crime, is that correct?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. I stayed at my window until
Get rid of the press Q
to examine the dead bodies.
Contradiction.
That is very interesting, Mr. Turner. Constable Marrow stated that he did not see anyone at the window when he was running through Half Moon Street.
Well, I think Constable Marrow and me, we might have been distracted by the whistles and shouts coming from Whitechapel. We could have missed each other somehow. You understand what I mean? It was a bit of a stressful moment, to tell you the truth, sir.
Allow me to form my own theories, Mr. Turner. Would you mind showing me the view that you had from your window?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. Please, follow me.
This is such a cruel thing to do, right? This is typical,
Mr. Turner appears to live very modestly.
This is typical England, right? Like, this guy clearly has something wrong with his leg from being in a war, and they made him live in a flat that has stairs. I mean, like even nowadays, like, this is what you'd suffer if you was in England. Like, you'd be like, oh, you're in a wheelchair? Okay, good luck getting up 6 flights of stairs because the lifts don't work. You know, that's England in a nutshell right there. Yeah, so, you know, if you've come to England, don't, you know, go anywhere else. Anywhere else is better than coming to this shithole. You know, that's my advice to you guys and gals. You know, don't come to England because it's a shithole. It's full of English people as well, or Brits. Everyone hates Brits. I hate Brits.
Mr. Turner
Brett
was
myself.
roused from his bed by the sound of gunshots.
That's a bloody small mirror. I couldn't shave in that. I'm gonna cut me bloody throat with that fucker. Ah, I got one of them. That looks a bit more fancier than mine. Got a shorter blade. Ooh. Oh!
A perfect match.
He lied.
Mr. Turner broke his stick when it became stuck between the cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so near to the victims.
Yeah. Lying little toe rag.
The books on this shelf are in a mess. It looks as though Mr. Turner was trying to find something in a hurry here a short while ago.
Fireplace?
This fire is dying out. It was last tended to over an hour ago.
Ashes. Burnt paper. Just put his hand in the fire.
The papers are almost entirely burned. I am unable to see what's written here.
If you look closely, it's backwards. Because that word is B-O-O-K? It looks like this is book. Can I see any on this page? Not really. But yeah, that is definitely mirrored.
The paper.
Brilliant. Oh no, am I still examining something on here? Did I miss something? I don't think I did. Oh no.
These words are illegible. The
Apparently-
papers were thrown into the
There we go.
fire just a short while ago.
At least the game stops you from needing to examine things. It will automatically put them away. There's nothing more annoying than playing games where you've been examining something and the game doesn't tell you that you've finished examining it. Yeah. Quite a few older games do that. Oh, this guy lives really weirdly, doesn't he? At least he's got a nice open apartment.
So, that's the view Mr. Turner had when he opened the window.
Were those lights already... Oh, like, surely those lights were put there by the copper. Because without those lights, you wouldn't see jack shit, would you?
The dead body of Kenneth Butler. Brian Vercotti's contorted corpse. Mr. Turner had a perfect view of the crime scene. He saw the bodies clearly, and Leighton Chapman standing over them.
But you've removed those lights and you won't see anything. I'm sure you wouldn't see anything. It's misty and it's dark. There's no way now you'd see two people standing there, and especially some dude standing there with a gun, in the dark, unless this guy's got some fucking night vision, which he doesn't. Maybe he does. It's not like he has cybernetic eyes.
This kitchen knife is quite sharp.
Table. Weapons. Shredded paper.
There are pieces of shredded paper scattered over the table. This kitchen knife was used to cut the paper.
That's in the fire. Determine the correct sequence of events based on the details you have gathered. So, he opened the window. Oh, no he didn't. He got out of bed. He opened the window. Approached the body. Put the stick in there. Put the paper. Threw shit into the fire. I want to fast forward it because nobody wants to see this. Man, he's moving quick for an old man, especially with a walking stick. But he nicked something from the body. Well, hobbled his way up the stairs again with a broken stick. He put the stick back. Went to the kitchen table. He cut a book open because he's a murderer like that, you book murderer. And then he threw the book into the fire. What an interesting thing to do. That's what I do when I get out of bed. Cut open a book and burn it.
So Mr. Turner used a book to hide an object that he found on Kenneth Butler's body. The question is, what did he find?
A lot of using tea in this mission, isn't there? Fat prints.
I can see prints from greasy fingers upon the cover of this book.
God.
Let us take a closer look.
How does this see fingerprints? Like, I'm gonna guess, would he would have cut the book up and he would have thrown the shit into the fire, but he wouldn't have grease all over his fingers, would he? That's Herman Melvin's Moby Dick.
Well now,
Oh.
what a find. A precious jewel.
Oh, you little thief.
Inside a book. A bracelet with a unique ram's head design. A distinctive feature of ancient Grecian artifacts, probably of the Hellenistic era.
Ah, the Hellenistic era. I love that. Now it's mine. Let's confront him. You're a little thief. I don't believe you went down there and nicked something off the body and then hid it. Why would you hide it in such an elaborate place? Like, you should have just put it in a chest or something. You think about that, all these events he's done, going down the stairs, picking up this thing, putting a book open and all that shit. All this made Sherlock literally walk straight to where he hid the item he stole. If you just nicked the item and then put it in a box somewhere, I'm sure that would have been easier. Less evidence? Then again, it is Sherlock. He'd probably just be like, oh, it's in there. It's in this chest right here. Because he's Sherlock. Sherlock's never wrong.
Mr. Turner, how would it be possible for a man of advanced years...
Hey, fuck you. Advanced years, you cheeky bastard.
...to the window in a matter of seconds, as you have stated?
Well, I'm able to move very quickly, despite my age. And when the situation requires it, Mr. Holmes.
Don't lie to me, you... Turner's limp.
I highly doubt that, Mr. Turner. I observe that you suffer a severe limp due to your injured right leg. It would have taken at least 10 seconds for you to approach the window. That means you could have easily missed something or someone in Half Moon Street during that time.
You're right, Mr. Holmes. I could have missed something. But it did seem to me that everything happened so quickly. Oh, time can pull tricks on you.
If he didn't give a statement, I wonder if Sherlock would have completely ignored the fact that he stole something. Because him providing a statement means that he's a witness. Yeah, if he just nicked something and then just left, I wonder if we would have found evidence that implies that he came and stole something from it. Because we didn't know that anything was stolen.
And what of everything else that you told us? Mr. Turner, it is vital that we have your complete and true statement.
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were...
Get ready to press Q. Oh shit me, you antique bracelet stealing asshat.
Mr. Turner, you were not sincere with me. Not then, and not now.
But Mr. Holmes...
This, Mr. Turner, does not look like anything that a poor man might possess.
Ooh.
It is worth more than the home that you live in.
I can explain.
No, merely correct me if I am wrong. You saw Leighton Chapman through the window, but you also noticed a glittering object on the ground, this precious jewel. You walked down and took the bracelet from the body of Kenneth Butler, and when you heard the whistles, you hurried away. That broke your walking stick. It caught fast between the cobbles. Constable Marrow was unable to see you in the window as you were climbing up the stairs on your way back to your flat. Upon returning home, you hid the precious jewel inside a book.
Mr. Holmes, please don't send me to prison. I didn't do anything bad. I'm just a poor man. When I chanced upon the bracelet, I saw it as an opportunity to make a little money. I was desperate. I only took the bracelet, that's all, I swear.
You made a mistake by lying to me. But you are not a criminal. I believe that.
What? He's a thief.
Although I must return this bracelet to its rightful owner.
Surely stealing from a dead body counts as being a criminal. Oh, Sherlock. It's such he has his own way of justice, doesn't he? So we have to investigate the ancient bracelet and interrogate. I don't think we can talk to Marrow anymore.
It would be my pleasure.
Nope. Well, we will go to Scotland Yard first.
Mr. Holmes, whatever brings you here so late at night?
I'm interested in the case of young Leighton Chapman. He was arrested earlier this evening and accused of a double murder.
I beg your pardon? That case is quite clear to the police. Or are there any new facts that we don't know about?
Who knows, Inspector?
Look, you are free to investigate, of course, Mr. Holmes. Chapman was arrested with a revolver in his possession, which you can find in the evidence room. The suspect himself is in custody.
Did you find anything else on his person?
A few personal belongings. Nothing particular, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Lestrade.
Oh. It's full no corpse down there. Shame. I kind of like the morbid examining somebody's corpse in this game. It's quite fun. But I am messed up in the head like that. Oh. Before we examine his belongings and interrogate, I'm gonna pause because it's been time. So yeah. But yeah, next we'll I say this mission's short. It's probably not as short as I remember because when I replayed this a couple of days ago, I did just skip everything. Yeah, so next video we'll interrogate Leighton and find out where the hell this bracelet's from. So yeah, until then, peeps, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.